Welcome to my YouTube channel, Surowicz Watercolor. This video is one in a series of videos I'm doing of Christmas cards for 2020. I hope you enjoy this, and if you do enjoy my channel, be sure to subscribe by clicking on the icon in the lower right hand corner if you haven't already. And if you do like this video, be sure to like it and share it with others. This is my 2020 Christmas card number 8. You can find the link for the template for this in the description of the video. Hi everybody, this is Rick. I am in my studio once again, and we are working on Christmas card number 8 in my 2020 series of Christmas cards. And here, this is going to be another Christmas ornament. That's what it was in my video number 7, my Christmas card 7. So in this one, I'm going to use a little different color scheme. I'm going to take some cobalt blue with a thin wash, and I'm going to start over here. And this paper handles much differently than what I normally paint with, but it still does a pretty good job. So I'm bringing this wash all the way to the edge of this bulb. Doesn't quite gradate as well as I like on this paper, but it's not doing too bad. So I have this blue tone. I think I'll get a little more pigment in my mixture. And work a little bit more into this side. Definitely has a different feel when working on kind of these preformed cards, not just the paper, but even the shape and the fold in it. So this is a folded card that's taped to the board. So that gives me a gradated wash of this cobalt blue going from the right side to this side. And I'm going to dry that. Let me pick up some of this extra moisture. And I'm going to dry it. And I'm going to come in, I'm going to take some of that blue. So I've dried this. And now I'm going to take some of this blue, cobalt blue, and I'm going to put it on the other side of this bulb from that blue tone that I put down, and bring in some clear water. And bring that up a little. So I want these edges just to kind of get lost, kind of go against this edge. Alright, so now I'm going to take some quinacridone gold. I'm going to paint the top of this. A gold wire. I'm going to indicate where this kind of break happens. So indicate that edge. Probably want to go just a little darker off this edge. maybe even under the bulb a little. Let's see here. Alright. Let's paint a little bit more of that in here. All right, so I'm going to dry this. Now I'm going to take some Sap Green. We'll move over to this side. And then a little royal blue here. Give me a couple different mixtures. So now, I'm going to paint in where the branches are. And I'm going to scrape these. Make sure I have enough moisture in my brush. I'm going to pick it up down here. I'll make that a little more irregular. Scrape over that way. Let's come at it this way. I think I put a little bit more here. Let's see if I can find an edge I like. Now I'm going to pick it up on the other side. Put a little bit on this side of the branch. I want to come over the top of the branch so it's not just a big line. And a little bit more. Now we're going to do the same right up here, but not quite as much. I'm going to let that branch end there, but I need to pick it up back here. I think I want to pick some of that up here on this side. Just a suggestion. All right, I'm going to dry this. Okay, now I'm going to take some quinacridone and burnt orange just to paint my branches. Pick those up, and I start and stop these in places just so it doesn't look like I just drew a bunch of lines. think I'm gonna get a little bit darker green in a few spots here. I'm using they're making these marks in different directions, but using this value just to build a little bit of depth into my painting. Let's get a little complex in here. I think I'll actually carry this dark value all the way to the edge just by making some marks that lead the eye there. Put a little darker value against this lighter edge to strengthen the contrast. And let me make a little darker mark under here. And I think I'm going to use a little royal blue to indicate my string coming down. Now let's dry this. I don't like that shape. Let me move that around. And I want that darker value to get off the page here, I think, on this side. So I'm gonna add a little bit more, some shapes in here just to carry that value off the page. And make that dark. There we go. Let's erase any lines we might have in here that will still come off. And I take this off. There we have another simple Christmas card. It's not too complex, just some very simple shapes and just some kind of simple painting with some washes and just scraping and then just add a few accents. So I hope you enjoyed this. This is Christmas card number 8.